I got the horse right here, his name is Paul Revere, and he's a guy that says that if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm Valentine, can morning light. The guy's name figured out by tonight.
But look at that,
Has chance. This guy says the horse has chance.
if he don't bite it, it's alright. It all depends on how the rain last night.
I know it's Valentine, but his worth looks fine. Besides the jockey, brother, next friend of mine.
And just a minute, boys, I got the speedbox noise.
This guy says the horse
Little
leads
one's
the
head, good boys. I take the Paul Revere, and there's no one steering. And the guy says the horse knows what's sincere.
I'm getting Valentine, just one night. The guy says the horse shows by tonight.
But look at that bit time, that's why I'm half. This guy says here at telegraph. Epitaph. I got the horse right here.
Before you take another swallow. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he shall flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle against the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers! With your cards, your dice, and your horses, pause and think before it's too late. You are in great danger. I'm not speaking of the prisons and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it's too late. Just around the corner is our mission, where...
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her has to get stuck up in the mission dodge.
Oh, she's a beautiful doll, right? With 100% eyes.
It's too bad such a doll has to waste all of her time being good. How do you make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the horse. You know nicely, Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely.
Tell me about Nathan Detroit. Has he found a place for his crap game yet?
You don't know yet.
It's kind of fun.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
I'm sorry. 5,000 bucks?
And where did you get that?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I was Nathan when
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street. It's Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
Pleasure.
Either of you two see Nathan Detroit?
What Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan that's been running a crap game around here and been getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
And why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah,
Oh,
you two can tell him for me that I know right now he's running around trying to find a place. Well, he's never gonna find one. You know why? Because everybody knows that Brannigan is breathing down their necks.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everyone's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan.
Something
and I
wrong,
can't.
Mr. Detroit?
Hello. Lieutenant, I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are plenty of other lousy Brannigans.
Nathan, I was just talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I'm sure you are having a hard time finding a place.
Well, as you know, the heat is on, given the fact that you now have to live off of your salary.
Nathan, did you find a place for your game?
What does that cop want from me? I merely run the crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action. And in return, I take a small cut. Is that a crime?
Nathan, did you find a place for the game?
For the crap game.
Did I find a place? Did I find a place? Of course I found a place. Tomorrow night, we'll be holding the crap game at the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you gonna fix that shit?
I already tried all the regular places, the back of the cigar store, and the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you said once there was a chance at the Biltmore Garage.
I already tried the Biltmore Garage. I spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He said he'd take a chance on us and let us use the place if I gave him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker's not just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed, Nathan Detroit. Marker's like a pledge on which a guy cannot welch on. Like not saluting the flag. Anyways, my marker's as good as gold, but that Joey Biltmore don't think so. I can't even picture it. Me, without a livelihood. Why, I've been running this crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even get Adelaide a present this morning. You know what today is? It's our 14th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. Towns are few with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy bottle big.
Brandy
I know. I could make a fortune. But where will I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door at the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And with things being how they are, the back of the police station's out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why, it's good old reliable Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish a spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of letters for the fella who can get us. If we only had a lousy little grant, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, he'll arrange that you go broke in quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York.
Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
float again. Go ahead. I'll tell you when it's ready.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who else is in town? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson is in town.
Sky Masterson. Why, he's the highest of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anyone. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time, when he was sick, he wouldn't take his medicine because he bet his boys that his temperature would go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He was so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Well, why don't we just borrow the money from Sky?
No, Sky's money ain't lending money, it's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet? Why don't I bet him $1,000 on something?
Are you nuts? You bet Sky Masterson.
I'm not scared of the risk. As long as I know it's a bet that I cannot lose. But Sky likes crazy bets, like what lump of sugar a fly will land on, or who can kick a piece of cheesecake the furthest, or... Wait, cheesecake, that's perfect. Boys, run down to Mindy's and ask how much cheesecake and how much strudel he sold yesterday.
Okay, so you want to know how much cheesecake, how much strudel. Why do you want to know?
Just go, all right? And hurry up, Adelaide's coming.
What is with the notebook?
I'm sorry, I can't remember the question.
Hello, nice.
Hello, Sky, please.
You girls go right on ahead. Order me a tuna sandwich on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. We gotta get back to the hot box.
Oh, are you guys still rehearsing?
Yeah, this slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I told him, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get me something to eat. And he said, you don't want to get out of here and get something to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum knife to Detroit.
Well, what did you tell him?
I told him, I said, I'll meet whoever I want.
Okay, well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
It's much better, thank you, Nathan. Happy anniversary.
A present for me.
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Huh? Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. Thank you so much, Adelaide. Oh, and about your present. I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
Good, because I didn't. I'm sorry, Adelaide.
No, that's okay. I kind of like it when you forget to get me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, Adelaide. Someday I'll be in the money and you'll have more mink than a mink.
I'll be fine just so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
Oh, the crap game. What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudels and cheesecake. Perfect.
What was that about?
It's nothing, Adelaide.
Hey. Any news yet?
Not Harry. Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What does he want?
His wife's having a baby, actually.
Then why is he asking you?
He's nervous. Listen, Adelaide, you're sick, and you need to get back to rehearsal, so
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Well, of course not, but I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Boys, take Adelaide back to the drugstore. It's right across the street, and there's a lot of open manholes around. I just want to make sure you get there safe.
No, Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Sky!
Well, Nathan, you all promoted you.
Who are you, Sky? You look great.
Oh, well, I feel great. I had 2 beautiful weeks out in Nevada. Healthful scenery, beautiful climate. Oh, and I won them for 50 G's in blackjack.
Oh, 50 G's. Hey, Tom, you gonna be in town long?
No, in fact, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. Hey, say, you want to come with me?
Oh, I got a lot to do around here. But in the meantime, how about dropping to Mindy's for some cheesecake or strudel?
No, I'm not hungry. Hey, tell me, how's Adelaide?
Still dancing at that hot box.
I suppose one of these days we'll be getting married.
But we all gotta go sometime, don't we?
Well, not guys like us, Nathan. We can fight it. We both know that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she's got to take second place to the aces back to back.
Hungry now? Come on, let's go down to Mindy's.
No, actually, I think I'll get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy does sell the best cheesecake in the nation.
Yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Although, some would prefer her strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more? The cheesecake or the strudel?
I don't know. I've never really given it much thought. I'd say Mindy sells a lot more cheesecake.
For how much?
What?
For how much? Sky, I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Now, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. I always thought you took your percentage off the top.
Well, while you were in town, I thought I'd give you some action.
Well, Nathan, let me tell you a little story. When I was about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says, son, the old guy says, though I am not able to bankroll you a very large start and not having many potatoes in your basket, I'm going to stake you with some very valuable advice. In your travels, you're going to come across a man with a brand new deck of cards and the seal not yet broken. He's going to try to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But do not bet this man, for as sure as you're standing there, you're going to wind up with cider in your ear. Now, Nathan, I do not think you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, you don't think that?
But, jeez, if you're really looking for some action, I'll bet you that same $1,000 that you don't know what color necktie you have on right now. Well?
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
Hi,
How's it with the fellas?
Nicely. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says to make sure you meet her after the show at the Hot Box. And don't be late.
All right, dear.
All right, dear. Now that sounds like husband talk if I've ever heard of it. Nathan, you're trapped. And in a girl like Adelaide, that's a very difficult doll to unload.
Oh, I don't want to unload Adelaide. I love her. And besides, without a doll, who's going to holler at you?
Hey, I'm not putting the rap on the dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he wants them, and there's a large assortment available.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, they're all about the same.
Why don't you have one? How come you're going to Havana without one?
Hey, I like to travel light. Besides, if I wanted one, like I said, there's a large assortment available.
Not high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Anyone. I did. Would you bet on that? Would you bet $1,000 that I can name a doll and you can't take her to Havana?
You got yourself a bet. Her? Cider!
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. So,
How do you do?
my name's Abernathy. Theda Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What's the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I've wasted my life with gambling and evil betting, and I finally realized what evils can come of it.
Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Oh, possibly. I've been walking around here trying to build up the courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Well, gladly. I would have never gambled if I wasn't surrounded by evil company who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
Will you just go right on talking to Sister Sarah and everything will be all right. I'm glad you found us.
Well, the Bible says, seeking you shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Well, maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I know that the best time to reach sinners is between midnight and dawn.
Very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee's so good, I don't understand how it isn't a sin.
What a nice old lady. I suppose she sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
So if one of you was to go someplace, the other would go along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets I think you should read. They'll give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And there will be a midnight prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure, Miss Sarah. I hope you not think I'm getting out of line, but it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, or a nice young lady like yourself, sacrificing for the sake of others. Staying here in this place, do you ever go any place? Like travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Africa. Okay, that's a little far. But there are a few places just a few hours from New York by plane. Have you ever been on the plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Well, thank you. But, of course, I'll need a lot of personal help from you. You see, my heart is as black as this coffee here.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. How about we have dinner sometime?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossom into the warmth of your kindness. That's wrong.
What's wrong?
That verse isn't Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
No, there is no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things that have been in every hotel room in the country, Sky Masterson and a Gideon Bible. I must have read the Bible 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
Hey, what's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my line of work, the strangest information usually comes in handy. I once won a parlay off of Shadrach, a Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
Oh, I told you. I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Hey, lying is a sin. If you give me, it's 8 to 5 and others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
Warm energy?
Let's be honest, the mission's laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet you I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
Well, then I'll make you a proposition. Here, when's this big meeting of yours? Thursday night? I'll bet you that I can get you 1 dozen genuine sinners. I'll also guarantee you that they'll sit still and listen to you. What did you say? Yeah, a dozen. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 1 dozen sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 1 dozen sinners.
What's my end of the bargain?
You have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Hey, I'll pick you up tomorrow at noon for dinner.
At noon?
Well, yeah, it'll take us a while to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And what is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana? Havana?
Well, where else do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Okay, the plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that as beautiful as a sergeant may be, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. Well, it's nice to know that it's just me personally, and not all guys in general that you hate. It's nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the holy aroma of his heart.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet him when the time is right.
You've got the guy all figured out?
I have
Including what he smokes, all figured out?
all figured out. When my love comes along, I'll take a chance. For will be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know what a glance by the two pairs of pants.
By the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I've come home, safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. When my love comes along.
No, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to know how the gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I'll leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know by the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare, and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my arms. I'll know, and I won't ever ask. Was I right? Was I wise? Was I smart? And I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop in again tomorrow, in case you want to crack at the other cheek.
Take a chance. My love will be just what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait.
to Joey Biltmore. Hello?
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit?
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey! Hey, listen, I was calling to talk about the, you know,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will ya?
That'll be $8. What'd you say, Nathan?
The crap game.
Don't say that over the phone. Suppose the cops will listen.
Whatever. The dice game. Listen, Joe, can I have it at your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
You'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna give me that kind of attitude, I'll have it someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Listen, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
Getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he couldn't take a doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she's not the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
Go nowhere. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse. It's a dog.
But Joey,
Nathan, there'll be no crap game tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me for such a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Well, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the Hot Box. Listen, Joey, can I at least tell the boys it'll be at your place?
Not until I get the dough.
Fine, go get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the World View, we take it down to the farm of our star, Miss Adelaide and Hot Box Farmerettes.
me, Joey Biltmore.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Pigeon.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What have you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading those books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
It's actually pretty interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. Anyways, so he'd asked me how long I had it, and I told him a long time. And I said it might be on account to me dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. Anyway, so he told me to read this book because it might be due to psychology.
No, you don't got that, do you?
Nathan, this is the kind of psychology that explains why certain kinds of girls do certain kinds of things.
Tell me, would it tell you what kind of girl would go for a certain kind of guy, which you don't usually think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Well, for example, there are certain kinds of girls that you can almost bet wouldn't go for certain kinds of guys.
Nathan, no matter how bad a fellow may seem, you can never be too sure that a girl wouldn't go for him. Take us. Anyways, Nathan, so starting next week, I'm going to be getting a raise, and with what I've been making, I was wondering, maybe we can get married.
Well, of course we're going to, sooner or later.
I know, but I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
See, Nathan, this is something I've never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
Well, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? They don't do that back in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyways, so I wrote her I was married.
You did?
Yeah. And then after about 2 years,
What after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
Well, I had to. Mother wouldn't have understood if we had it.
Well, what type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And where is this Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother that he won his football game last Saturday.
I wish I had bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
Bye.
Well, your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
But Nathan, now we're going to be getting married, and it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing? To a nice old broad like your mother?
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
I'll be meeting her soon, and what will I tell her? What will I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
Adelaide, marriage ain't something you jump into like a kettle of fish. We're not ready.
But I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I couldn't guess.
It's a wedding bill. I've had it for 3 years now. I won't show you because it's bad luck. Oh, would you like to see
It's
it?
bad luck.
So, we've got the wedding bill. All we need now is our license and our blood test.
Or what?
Our blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they closed my crap game, and then they opened my veins.
Nathan, you're not running that crap game again.
Well, of course not. Adelaide, why do you think I closed the crap game in the first place? It's because I love you, and I want us to be the happiest married couple there ever was in this world.
Has anybody seen an earring out here?
I don't think so.
You! I'm all dated up tomorrow with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is.
Look at me, Adelaide, I'm down on my knees.
Well, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Don't worry, Adelaide. You and I are gonna be all right. After all, we love each other, and we are going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
Cheer up. You'll feel better tomorrow. Come on. Let's see that smile. Oh, good enough. I'll see you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female basically to some long frustrations may react. Psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can stick to whatever you figure this streptococcyler. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from a hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in a legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eyes, the ears, the nose, and the throat. In other words, just don't worry whether the wedding is on or off. A person can develop a cough. You can fill her all day with vitamin A and the Roma fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and a name made his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop a cough. When they get on a train for the opera, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, and the mood's sublime. Then they get off in Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop black grip, postnasal drip. The wheezes and the sneezes and the sinuses are really a pip from a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old. A person can develop a bad cold.
Hey, nice. What were you just looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Adelaide.
You should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great. This is when we don't take her to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He had to start lining up the game.
Oh, I suppose he's trying to find Adelaide. He's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide. She was always taking his mind off of honest work.
Yeah, it's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Betty, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look, what's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the daily news? I'll tell you what's in the daily news. A story about a guy who bought his wife's small routine with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the daily news.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home by a television set once used to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over.
Love is the thing that has licked him, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, has only a John to be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal,
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money.
that's a guy's only doing it for some doll.
When you see a joke, saving half of his dope, you can bet they'll be making it for some doll.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's a six that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug, lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum Calderon.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7. That's a guy's only doing it for some doll.
When you see a sport, and his cash is short, make a bet that he's making with some doll.
When a guy wears tails with the front linen white, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob gets a good steady job, and he smells of Italian parmesan.
Call it dumb, call it clever,
Hot to get eyes forever.
that the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid some more attention to him.
Yeah, he came to every street meeting we had. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, Sarah, you spoke beautifully this morning.
No, I just can't reach these people. I should have never volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and just have them begging to come to this mission. General Cartwright!
Good morning, Sarah. Lita.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding extra street meetings, just trying to stimulate more interest.
Oh, good morning, General. Good morning. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Won't you come inside? Have some lunch with us.
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh no.
Close the mission?
But General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us. So many other places where work is really needed.
But we're doing much better now.
We announced a meeting for tomorrow night. You've announced a meeting. Will anyone be here? Will anyone come?
Well, pardon me, General. I couldn't help but overhear it. Sky Masterson, former Senator.
How do you do?
I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I think Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
I'm glad to hear you say so, but I'm not so certain.
Well, $1 will get you 10.
What?
Why don't you come to the meeting? Oh, actually, yeah, why don't you come to the meeting on Thursday night and see for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
All right, we dropped our carnation. Here we go. Okay, now you all have them. Remember, no one will be let in the game without they got our carnation. Like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute, Harry. Mason, is it set? Can I tell him it's at the Biltmore Garage?
Not yet. I still don't have the money from Sky.
It's nearly 11 o'clock. They ain't gonna stick around much longer.
All right, sue me. I left nicely at the hotel to wait for the money. All right, it'll be there. Well,
It's not here.
I told you to wait for it.
Well, I had to get some groceries. I felt a little...
Go back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky. Even if you starve to death. Okay, Nathan.
Where's the game?
Harry! How's it going, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
If you have no place for your game, tell us and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Settle down there, Harry. I'll have it.
Listen, I hope you will not spoil our evening, and as much as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight, I would like you to meet Big Jewel from Chicago.
Oh, how do you do, Big Jewel? Welcome to our fair city, where, as you know, the heat is on. But just be patient, and you'll get your action.
What do you say, Big Jewel? Shall we stick around or shall we blow? I came here to shoot crap, so let's shoot crap.
Oh, sure.
If there is no game, Big Jewel will be considerably displeased. And Big Jewel does not like to be displeased, as I'm sure you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased him. Although I will admit it is hard to find such citizens, in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Harry, you don't think I'd be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Jewel here? Big Jewel, when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something... when Nathan Detroit arranges something that you can count on.
Well. An interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Angie the Ox, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie, hey, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. And pardon me, I'm very bad on names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Don't ever help my mother cross the street. Lovely. This looks like the male chorus from a Broadway musical. Tell me, what's the occasion?
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of party?
Goodbye, world. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
That is correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, it was a surprise.
I know, but when I saw you here with these fine gentlemen, I never would have thought it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, it's a bachelor
Yep,
dinner.
it's a bachelor dinner.
Oh, just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to be Mrs. Nathan in choice of how time sure flies.
Nathan, tell me, when's the lucky day?
Yeah, Nathan, what is it?
Well,
Nathan, these gentlemen are kind enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. The least you could do is tell them the wedding date.
well, we still need time for our license and our blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be so wonderful if we can get married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
But we still need time for our
You
license.
could elope.
What?
Yeah, drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town? No, not Pimlico. Elkton. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Well, I think it's a great idea. Elope, I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it!
Well, what the heck?
My congratulations too, Nathan. And I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
Oh, Nathan, I have so much to do before we elope. You'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night.
Yeah, of course. I'll have a table reserved and I'll be dressed in whatever you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I want to wire my mother. Only what'll I wire her?
Write a telegram and date it back.
I'll just wait until we have 5 children. It won't take too long.
Nathan, you are a lucky fellow. What a beautiful doll indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Big Jewel? Tell me, how long did you know the doll?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you better find a place for the game.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
No, he couldn't have. Could he? No, he couldn't have.
Ham sandwich. Santo Cristo, the second oldest mission in Cuba. Come on.
Where to?
To see the oldest, don't miss the dungeons where the prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Here lies Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
2 Dolce de Leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dolce de Leche.
Dolce de leche. What's in it? Besides milk.
Sugar. And some other native flavoring.
Well, what's the name of the flavor?
Bacardi.
What's very good? I think I'll have another one. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a great way to get kids to drink their milk. We should dance.
No, I don't think so. Oh, okay.
Don't mind Dolce's a legend.
Like that. It was, hey, no. Hey, oh. Hey, one. Hey, no. Don't worry, Slugger. It's all over and you're still the champ. Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. All I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. My, if I were a whip, I'd wait. Or if I were a bit, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Well, if I were a bell, I go ding dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning?
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. All I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. My, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Hell, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding, ding. Havana is so wonderful. Why don't we stay here for a few days, see how wonderful it's really like?
No, I think we better hurry if we want to catch our plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
Well, I'm taking you back.
Well, you're a gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. Do you even know how I met you in the first place? I made a bet.
Well, how else is a girl supposed to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No, no!
Hey, I gotta think of what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, golly. I don't know how to get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you all to give it to me. Sky! Hello!
Hi, how are you, Miss Adelaide?
I'm fine. Look, the girls threw me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore. And they threw me a kitchen shower. Look.
Wow. Oh, well, you know Miss Sarah, right?
How do you do?
Nice to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box. Nathan and I.
Oh, well, good luck.
Thank you. I just know I'm gonna love being a housewife. I'm gonna love being in the kitchen. I mean, I tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I suppose so.
What time is it?
I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock.
It's a great time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
So peaceful and wonderful.
You're learning something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of years before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the mop and the grocery clerks are all gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, when the street's landslide fills the gutters with gold, that's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share with you. Obadiah.
Obadiah, what's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to.
All too strange.
Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning, Vita.
We followed your suggestion and stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am.
What is that? Well, hey, what is this?
Canasta.
Wait a minute! I'm losing 10 G's!
Someone must have tipped him off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time. This is the first time I've ever seen a crap game going full blast in a mission.
A crap game?
Now, Sarah, you know I have nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah.
This would have never. I should have never gone with you. It was wrong.
No, you went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone's welcome at the meeting.
You know that's not what I meant.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Well, why not? Hey, what kind of a doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
And now for the feature number of the evening. The Hatbox proudly presents Miss Adelaide and her debutantes.
He bought me the birthday 5 winters ago in a gown of fine fall. Then the necklace, the bag, the gloves, and the hat that was late 48. I recall. And then last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said, as I ran down the hall, take back your meat, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of the girls? Take back the gown, the shoes, and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you arranged was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. So take back your meat to from whence it came, and tell them to calendarize it for some other day. Take back your meat, take back your pearls.
Detroit's party, sir.
Is he here?
No, sir. Mr. Detroit's not been here all evening.
Well, bring me a Ryan soda.
Did you see Miss Adelaide?
What?
I bring a message from Nathan. I wish he would start bringing his own messages.
Nice. What's the message? Where's Nathan?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly stricken ill with a
rare tropical disease?
That's not bad. Anyways, Nathan has to.
What's the message? Where is Nathan?
The crap game is still going on.
Since last night?
Well, Big Jewel, being the large loser that he is, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he's most insistent. So we find another place and the game goes on.
Where is the game?
You're looking for some action?
No, but I did want to talk to some of the fellas. You see, I gave my marker. You know what? It doesn't matter. You see, I just have to clean it up.
I'll see you outside.
What about Nathan's message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide. Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand, Sky. Nathan has to be here tonight. We're eloping to get married. Is it the crap game again?
Well, you know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
Well, but he promised to change.
Change. Why is it right when a doll like you gets a guy she likes, she takes him right in for alterations?
And what about you, Ben? Why can't you just marry people like others do and do things like normal people? Have a home with wallpapers and bookends.
No, Miss Adelaide.
And what do you mean, no?
I mean, guys like Nathan Detroit and, yeah, Sky Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that. So when dolls like you get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. It's no good. Hey, I'll see you in a couple months.
Where are you going?
I don't know, Las Vegas maybe? I got a ticket for the late plane.
Well, will you see Nathan before you go?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, tell him I never want to see him again and to call me here.
Why don't you get another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you find someone. Then you'll know.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can be valid the blue. You can bundle her up in her wallies and I mean the warmest friend. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can be melted the flu, 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from one of your memories in writing, in a story your folks can be told, a person can be valid but cold.
Not so fast, Sarah, not so fast. Look, suppose we don't have a big meeting tonight. Suppose nobody will be there at all. We'll explain to the general.
We won't have to explain. It'll be very clear. I just want to get away from this whole place. I just want to go someplace where
the sinners are all respectable and well behaved.
Well, you saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew that the minute he started picking on you. But I didn't know you were gonna go get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What would you want to get over it for? It's not pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough,
he will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. All I want is for you to be happy.
Now that I can wish you for the color of your coat and fortune smiling along your way, but more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Mansions I can wish you, set in Portland, all in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of you. Standing there, gazing at you with a sheep's eye and a licorice too. Music, I can wish you merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair has turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With a sheep's eye and a licorice too, and the strong arms to carry you away.
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Well, Sister Abernathy, how was it with the soul saving? Tonight's big meeting, isn't it?
Well, it's supposed to be. The general's coming. She's
The general's a
expecting.
tough doll, eh?
Well, very few people will be there. In fact, nobody. And,
I don't think Mr. Masterson is interested in our business. Grandmother, we've got to hurry.
Now, Sarah, you've forgotten something, but being a gambler, I don't forget things like this. You see, you still hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you forget about it.
I cannot welch a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we're even.
if you don't come clean on that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely. Where's the crap game?
It's like a 10 minutes walk from here.
Well, which way?
This way.
Wait a minute. Where are you all going? I came here to shoot crap.
Listen, Big Jewel, the boys are a little fatigued, all right? They've been shooting crap for namely 24 hours.
I do not care who is tired. I am out 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Fellas, I begin to see the logic of Big Jewel here. It is not that he is a sore loser, it is merely that he prefers to win. Am I right, Big Jewel?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
Take 200.
I'm half dead.
If you don't shut up, Big Jewel will arrange the other half.
It's a 1 and a 1. Snake eyes, you lose. Oh, and that's 50 for the house. But the dice are still yours and you're lucky to...
Shut it! Another 500.
200 more.
Well, here comes that big lucky roll. And snake eyes again.
Tough luck, Big Jewel.
Well, that cleans me. But I ain't through yet. I will now play on credit.
Listen, Big Jewel, the boys are tired, all right? Of course, me, I'm as fresh as a daisy.
Then I will play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking out of every pot. You must have by now quite a bundle.
Assuming the rest, I guess it's only fair that I assume some dough.
Detroit, I am going to roll you willy-nilly. If I lose, I will give you my marker.
And if I lose?
You will give him cash.
No, I want to hear from Big Jewel.
You will give me cash.
Well, now I heard it.
Here's my marker. Put up the dough. Anything wrong?
No. I owe you $1,000 signed X. How is it you can write 1,000 but you can't write your own signature?
I was good in arithmetic, but I stunk in English.
This will put you through Harvard.
Detroit, I am rolling 1,000, and to change my luck, I will use my own dice.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Your own dice.
I had them made for me, especially in Chicago.
Big Jewel, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York crap game.
Yeah, that's a breach of etiquette.
Show me where it says that in the Emily Post.
Not to be a pain, but can I see these dice? Big Jewel, these dice, they're blank. They got no spots on them.
I had the spots taken off for luck, but I remember the spots formerly were.
So you're telling me you're gonna roll blank dice and call it from where the spots formerly was?
Why
I
not?
see no reason.
A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Well, I still got a chance.
10Z, come again, Z. A 10, I win.
A 10?
A 6 and a 4.
Well, which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way, I am shooting 2,000. Get it up.
I just remembered. I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide's waiting for me.
Get it up.
How about letting some of the other boys in on the fun?
After I'm through with you, get it up. Ha! 7, I win.
Well, what a surprise.
Detroit, I will take it easy this time.
What do you mean?
I am shooting $1.
Well, I'll take all of it.
Ha! Snake Eyes, I lose.
For this, I gotta bet, you know.
Detroit, I will give you a challenge this time. I am shooting 3,000.
3 G's?
3 G's. Get it up.
Well, wouldn't it be more convenient if I put it right into your pocket?
Get it up. Ha! 11, I win.
That cleans me.
I will now play with you guys.
No, Big Joel. You gotta give me a chance to get even. I will now roll you with my dice.
All right, Detroit, that's fair. What are you gonna use for cash?
I'll give you my marker.
And you want Big Jewel to put up cash?
Hey, Nathan done it.
Sure, I've done it. What kind of deal's this anyways? Him with his no spot dice? Why someone will knock the spots right off him.
Don't make Big Jewel have to do something to you. Yeah, I am on my vacation.
Go ahead. Shoot me. Put me in cement. At least I'll know where I am. Here I risk my neck to set up this crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it. And where do I wind up? Broke. In a sewer. So let me remind you, my good friend from Chicago, there's nothing you could do that wouldn't cheer me up.
Here they are.
Oh, good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
No, but I would like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
Hey, now I'm only asking for 1 minute.
We are shooting crap.
Now it has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who's this guy?
It's the fella I was telling you took the mission doll to Havana.
Oh, I see. Look, Bubba, why don't you go back to your praying tomato? You're slowing up the action around here.
If you're really looking for some action, how about you make me a wager on a small proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I left-handed or right-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you one clue.
Oh my gosh.
Now look, you guys, tonight...
I kindly return this to Sue Roebuck.
Okay, look, you guys. At Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. Hey, I promised to deliver them some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are high among the paint cards.
I ain't wasting no evening in a hallelujah joint.
Hey, if you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourselves. Besides, I bet the air in the mission smells a lot better than down here.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
Hey, so what? I know the Bible don't read as lively as a scratch sheet, but at least twice as accurate. Besides, it wouldn't hurt most of you to learn something else besides making a 4 the hard way. Anyway, I tried. I'll catch you guys later. See you, Nathan.
Oh, Sky. I regret to inform that I do not have the 1,000 to pay.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
I did? I thought you took the doll to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Get up, Big Jewel. I now have enough dough to roll you with my dice.
Nothing doing. With those dice, you cannot make a pass to save his soul.
What did you just say?
I says, with them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours, and yours, and his too. I'll bet you all $1,000 against a marker for your souls. How was that? You guys in?
Let me get this. If you lose, we each get $1,000. But if you win, we have to show up at the Mission Dolls Cabaret.
If I win, you all show up to the Save a Soul mission for one meeting.
Okay by me?
By me too.
Okay, well, then put down your markers. You too, Nathan.
Sky, listen, I don't even know if I got soul.
You got one somewhere.
How do you spell soul, Sky?
S-O.
Okay, geez, put down your markers. Give me the dice, and give me room.
Come on, quit stalling. Roll.
Okay.
What's the matter, Sky? Turn in chicken?
You have all seen me roll for 100 G's, but I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me, the pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight, luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with, luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with, luck be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't leave her escort, it isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady wouldn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite, never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady, luck be a lady, luck be a lady tonight.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me while I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite, never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady, luck be a lady, luck be a lady, luck be a lady tonight.
I tell you, I don't want to go to no prayer meeting. Big Jewel, you give me your marker, and if you welch, it will cause me no little embarrassment. You do not wish to cause me embarrassment, right? But if it ever gets back to Chicago that I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person is going to want to talk to me.
Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, did Nicely explain to you about tonight? I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You are my doll.
Your doll? Please, if that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby, how can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I've succeeded in you not being able to upset me no more. I've got you completely out of my...
Oh, Adelaide, don't ever do me like that again. I can't stand it. We'll get a home, a little white house with a green fence just like the Whitney colors.
Oh, Nathan, we've got to do it soon. My mother wrote me again today asking a lot of questions, and she put in a letter for you too.
Wait, a letter from me? From your mother? Really? Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you. Although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years, but I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of the A&P. I'm not even the manager.
I was going to promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family, Adelaide and the 5 kids, and the one on the way.
Mother wanted me to visit her, so I had to tell her that.
Don't she know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I'm very proud to have you as my son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. I feel like I heal.
Oh, nice and dear. We still have time to make this all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. Actually, I can't.
Why not?
Come on, Nathan. We're gonna be late.
Nathan, why can't we elope right now?
Well, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this. You promised me that. You promised me anything under the sun. You give me a kiss and you wrap your hat and you're off to the races again. When I think of the time gone by, and I think of the way I tried, I can honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
The best kiss of my life. I was a fool to give to you.
Alright, already, I'm just a no good Nick. Alright, already, it's true, so new, so sue me. What can you do me? I love
You're gambling here, you're gambling there, you gamble on everything well except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in your money again. When I think of the time gone by, and I think of the way I tried, I can honestly die.
serve a paper and sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
When you wind up in jail, don't come to me to bail you
Alright,
out.
already, so call a policeman. Alright, already, it's true, so new, so sue me. What can you do me? I love
You're rapping again, you're running the game. I'm gonna play second fiddle on that, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air. And I'm telling you now that it's true when I think of the time gone by. And I think of the way
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Maybe your watch is fast.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words just haven't reached them. I should have...
Come on, hurry it up. It's starting already. Let's go, let's go, let's go, people. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Welcome, brothers.
Hey.
Welcome.
Well, here you are, Miss Sarah. A dozen or more assorted. Where is Nathan Detroit?
I'm present.
A dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry we didn't have time to clean them up first.
Won't you gentlemen sit down?
Well, sit down, all of you.
I would like to welcome you gentlemen to the Save a Soul mission.
Hey, put the dice away. Look, you guys. Before we get started, this is a mission, not Roseland. I suggest that we do not indulge in any unpleasantness. And since I am required to depart for Points West tonight, I am appointing Nathan Detroit, Major Domo in my place. Nathan, anybody who does not conduct themselves according to Hoyle will answer to Sky Masterson personally, and that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
Yeah. Y'all heard? Sister Abernathy, your desk.
Gentlemen, we are honored tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Benny. Come on, tell him what a bum you are.
I've always been a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more, I think.
Don't you feel better now?
I'm alright.
Anyone else?
Big Jewel.
I used to be bad when I was a kid, but I have gone straight, as I can prove by my record of 33 arrests and no convictions.
Harry.
Oh no.
Harry the horse. Come on.
Like when Sky was rolling us for our soul stealing.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he rolled us $1,000 against their souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means the only reason they're here is because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This whole meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Hasn't she though? Thank you.
Hey, I ain't finished my testimony. My sins is that when Sky rolled against their souls, I wish I would get the money instead of having to come here. But now that I'm here, I still wish it.
Anyone else?
Aha!
We will now hear from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
Get up, fat one.
Well, it happened to me kind of funny, like a dream. That's it, a dream.
Tell us in your own words.
Last night, I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone made me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people said, sit down, and rock the boat. The people said, sit down, and rock the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, you rock the boat. I, were bound to resist. For the people said beware, beware, said beware, beware, you'll scuttle the ship, and the devil will drag you under. One against time after wicked quote, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're on the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. So I said to myself, sit down, sit down. I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under. With the soul so heavy, you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Well, Lieutenant, is there anything else we can do for you? Maybe you'd like to give a testimony of your own?
I will do my testifying in court, where I will testify that all of you ran a crap game here in this mission last night. Miss Sarah, you were here when they left. You saw them. Aren't these the fellows?
I've never seen them before in my life.
There's a right broad. Now, if you'd excuse me, officer, we would like to get on with our meeting.
I've never seen crapshooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you so much, Miss Sarah. But I have my own confession to make. We did shoot crap in here last night, didn't we, boys? And we're all sorry.
Yeah.
But there's something else I have to get off my chest. I bet a man that he could not take a doll away with him on a trip. And this I should not have done. But it did no harm as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Yes. He said he didn't take the doll. That makes me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Gentlemen, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Fold.
How do you beat this thing?
Flip it this way, buddy.
244. 244.
Got it nicely?
Yeah.
You ready, everyone?
We're good. We got it.
You good back there?
Take
it away.
And
Hello.
Good evening.
I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiance.
Oh yes, when are you getting married?
The 12th of November.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even get close enough to a church to be left at it. Oh, what'll I tell my mother?
Oh, your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement is broken.
See, I'm afraid that might confuse her. I'll just tell her that Nathan is dead, and then see to it.
Oh, you mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Just be forgiving and understanding, and the pain won't go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah.
You got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Oh, don't tell me. No one cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you've got it bad. You know, when I saw you at Sky Masters the other day. Oh no. Not Sky. You can't be in love with Sky. You poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate him. That's love.
Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years I've been trying to change Nathan. I've always thought how wonderful he would be if he was different.
I've thought that way about Sky too.
I think about it by the hour. Nathan, my Nathan, in a little house in the country. Happy. Gee, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Wouldn't it? If only Sky.
But they just can't change.
Well, a little while ago in our prayer meeting, there were a ton of gamblers there who acted as though maybe they could change.
Yes, but gamblers at your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there?
I'm sure I heard that name.
The darling little fellow with cute little beach bus.
I think so.
How do you like that, Rat? Just when he should have been lying, he's telling the truth. I'm glad I'm through with him, and you ought to be glad you're through with Sky too.
I am.
What are we? Crazy or something? At Warnebakers and Saks and Klein's, a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market from Borneo to Nome, you mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home.
You simply gotta gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now, doesn't that kind of apply to you and I?
You and me.
Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Terrible though he may be, much as he likes to play, crazy and wild and free. Marry the man
a pot roast.
Have a headache.
Have a baby. Have till 6 livestock. Marry the man today rather than sigh in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways. And change his ways. And change his ways. Tomorrow.
Nathan. Nathan, where are you, Nathan?
Give me a late paper.
Nathan. Come on. We're waiting for you.
Just a minute, honey. I'm helping the lieutenant.
Nathan. Close up the newsstand. We're getting married.
Look, is this wedding gonna take place or not? I paid $50 for this mesenterim.
Nathan. Come on.
Gee, Adelaide, you picked the busiest time of the day.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Shoot.
What's the matter?
I forgot to get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We could just have it at the Biltmore Garage.
Ladies and gentlemen, life is one big crap game, and the devil's using loaded dice.
Oh, whoa, hold on. Let me get this straight. Brother Masterson?
Yes, Brother Detroit.
Oh, hey, can me and Adelaide get married in your mission?
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. Glad to do the same for you.
Well, congratulations.
Nathan, I bet you 8 to 5 will be a very happy man.
What else did I mean is?
Obadiah.
He wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Thank you. I just know we're going to be happy. We're going to have a little place in the country. And Nathan will be sitting there beside me every single night.
For a flat
on behalf of the entire cast because there would not be a show if it wasn't for you guys. And before the show, you mentioned that you guys would be happy if you impacted us in any way. You guys should be extremely happy because I think I can speak for all of us that you guys have impacted us in so many different ways all the time. So thank you both for all of this. I couldn't ask for a better senior year performance.
Gage, give me some. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you guys have provided a place where all of us feel welcome and at home, and it's truly special that we can all individually say that. And we thank you so much for a place where we can be ourselves, even though we're being other people. So, thank you so much.
Before we conclude the show, if we could just recognize the seniors, so if we could have them come up and give them one final applause.
Love to thank all these seniors for making this a place where we all feel welcome, and especially Kalina for being like a mother to everyone back there. She made sure everyone was where they were supposed to be on time, making sure everyone was okay. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you.
Anybody else care to testify?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have two more thank yous.
One to my family and friends for always supporting, and one to this wonderful cast, because you guys have impacted me so much. I hope that y'all share the same experience, because I could not ask for better people to be surrounded by for my last high school performance. So I owe you guys the biggest thank you ever. Okay.